News 25 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
The speed limits around a local park were a topic of discussion, and all are invited to a holiday concert at the high school. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Eunette Gentry. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Take a closer look at park speed limit signs. It's Thursday, December 5th. I'm Eunette Gentry. Well, the Director of Public Works, Tim Dahl, spoke to county commissioners about the speed limit signs around Ian Deutsch Memorial Park.
An engineering study was conducted on Pahrump Valley Boulevard, Dandelion Street, and Honeysuckle Street for areas near the park. That study suggested some changes in the speed limits, and commissioners discussed those findings at their November 19th meeting. Sheriff Sharon Worley agreed with most of the findings before discussion focused on a 1971 ordinance which set the speed limit for valley roads.
The 1971 ordinance that Sheriff Worley is referring to basically says that all roads in Pahrump, in the town of Pahrump, are 45 miles an hour, with the exception of the listed roads.
Doesn't it say unless otherwise posted?
With the exception of the listed roads. And so there has been some changes since then. For example, the 35 mile an hour speed limit on Pahrump Valley that was changed from 45 after an accident occurred was at the request of the Board of County Commissioners, yet not done by ordinance. So
that was just a direction of staff at that point?
That was direction of the Board of County Commissioners to staff. Yes.
So it wasn't adopted by ordinance, so technically that was illegal.
Well, changing it the way they changed it was
Okay,
illegal.
I'm gonna take a crack at this. I may get it wrong, but I'm gonna take a crack. I'm gonna make a motion to reject the traffic engineering study, and I would like to set the speed limits as follows: 45 on Pahrump Valley Boulevard, 45 on Dandelion, and 25 on Honeysuckle.
I have a motion and a second. 45, 45, and 25. Further discussion? Public comment? All those in favor say aye.
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 Unanimous.
Direction given.
So to recap, the speed limit will be 45 on Pahrump Valley Boulevard from 372 to Calvada, 45 miles per hour on Dandelion from 160 to Calvada, and 25 miles per hour on Honeysuckle from Dandelion to Pahrump Valley Boulevard. For News 25, I'm Brad Francis.
And county officials also discussed distribution and costs associated with reclaimed water going to Lakeview Executive Golf Course and the sports fields at Pahrump Valley High School.
9 county commissioners have approved and executed a contract with the school district. That agreement allows the school district to tie into a water line being used to deliver reclaimed water to the Lakeview Executive Golf Course. That water would then be pumped to Pahrump Valley High School, where a proposed storage and pumping facility would service the existing sports fields. This agreement would save the school district a significant amount of money, but there was a sticking point on how much the district should pay the county for this water tie-in. The contract, as presented, called for the school district to pay 20% of the monthly cost to operate the water pumping facility.
I just did a research from 7/17 to 5/18. The school district's average daily watering of those fields was at 15,000 gallons a day, documented through our water bills, auditable. And so therefore, as I suggested in my last discussion, and it has been before the Board of Trustees, we would request and consider that, we would pay a 10% per month for the use of being able to distribute an additional amount of water that again would be audited based upon the metering of both the water presented through that system to the Lakeview Golf Course and the water presented through that system to our proposed repumping facility at the high school. And we agree that, you know, those types of costs should be reviewed on a yearly basis to be sure that it's there. But it seems that based upon approximate 400,000 gallon a day distribution to the golf course and a 15,000 gallon a day distribution to the school district, that 20% is excessive.
Commissioners unanimously approved the water agreement as written, meaning the school district will pay 20% of the water costs. However, they will reevaluate the district's actual water use periodically, which could mean a reduction in the amount the district pays for that water. For News 25, I'm Brad Francis.
And don't grab that remote. News 25 will be right back with the latest government happenings and financial news that might affect you and your wallet. We'll be right back.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Pahrump Cardiology, located at 1397 South Loop Road in Pahrump, Nevada. Call 775-210-8333 for an appointment. Dr. Tali Eric, proudly serving Pahrump since 2005.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, food stamp recipients' rules are about to change. Angela Miles has that and more.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Tapping our news, 750,000 Americans could lose out on food stamps. The Trump administration approved rules forcing able-bodied adults to get a job. An Illinois professor tells NPR the idea that people are ripping off the food stamp system is just not true. General Motors is saying bye-bye to the Buick Regal in the U.S. and Canada. The Buick brand is shifting 100% to SUVs in its lineup. Investors are reacting to corporate shakeups. Google co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin are stepping down as CEO and president. That leaves Sundar Pichai as CEO of Alphabet. The stock rallied during Wednesday's trading session. At Expedia, CEO Mark Orkerstrom and CFO Alan Pickerel are resigning. Chairman Barry Diller and Vice Chair Peter Kern will oversee operations at Expedia. It's due to a dispute between the board and senior management.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much, Angela. Now let's turn to today's news across Nevada with Deanna O'Donnell.
From December of 2018 to March of 2019, gross job gains from opening and expanding private sector establishments in Nevada totaled 74,485, while gross job losses from closing and contracting private sector establishments numbered 66,481. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics released a report today. Richard Holden, the Bureau's Assistant Commissioner for Regional Operations, noted that the difference between the number of gross job gains and the number of gross job losses yield a net employment gain of 8,004. During the previous quarter, gross job gains exceeded gross job losses by 13,018. The change in the number of jobs over time is the net result of increases and decreases in employment that occur at all businesses in the economy. Nevada's number of gross job gains decreased by 5,708 during the first quarter of 2019, following a decrease of 1,720 in the previous quarter. Gross job losses fell by 694 in the first quarter of 2019 after decreasing by 1,602 in the previous quarter. The net gain of 8,004 jobs in the first quarter of 2019 marked the 34th consecutive quarter of net employment gains in Nevada. The Nevada Judiciary Committee has released its 2019 annual report, marking the 20th annual report detailing comparative statistics for the Nevada appellate courts, according to Supreme Court Justice Mark Gibbons. This fiscal year, Nevada's judiciary received more than 854,000 cases. The trial courts received 391,469 non-traffic cases and 463,383 3 traffic and parking cases, both increasing over last year. Statewide, 147,008 criminal cases, 156,383 civil cases, 78,474 family cases, and 9,604 juvenile cases were filed. The annual report highlights the works of Nevada courts, including technological achievements, court improvements, and judicial education. Summaries of judicial programs and commissions that highlight efforts to improve the efficiency and openness of the courts are also included. The Supreme Court resolved 1,852 cases, and the Court of Appeals resolved 1,301 cases in 2019 from a total of 2,982 cases filed. The Supreme Court and Court of Appeals deposed 106% of all cases filed, with an inventory of 2,042 pending cases. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Thanks, Deanna. And holiday happenings across Pahrump after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, to help ring in the holiday season, the Pahrump Arts Council is giving a holiday concert tomorrow night at Pahrump Valley High School.
The Pahrump Arts Choir every year has a concert. This year it's this Friday the 6th at 7 o'clock at the high school, the auditorium, and it's called Home for the Holidays. It's about 2 hours from 7 to 9. Doors will open at 6:30, and we're selling raffle tickets. And we're also going to be selling refreshments before and after to benefit the choir.
And so is there a fee?
Yeah, it's $7 at the door, and it's $4 if you bring a non-perishable food donation.
And that goes to our local food banks,
yes, right? It does, yes.
All right, wonderful. Come on down and enjoy this wonderful holiday concert. It's just a beautiful event.
Great. Yeah, we love it. Every year we do it.
Wonderful. Do you guys know what kind of songs that they're going to be singing, or is that going to be a surprise with the director?
No, it's a surprise to me. My husband's in the choir, but I haven't heard anything about the songs, so it should be really good.
A great event to bring the kids to.
Yes, the whole family.
Thank you so much.
Looks like it's going to be a really great performance. Well, an adorable 6-week-old kitten is available for adoption right now at Pets Are Worth Saving.
I got with me today is little Elf. He's a little male orange tabby. He's about 6 weeks old. All of his brothers and sisters got adopted, so he's down here all by himself, and he's kind of lonely. He's needing a home. We do, when he's old enough, we'll have him fixed and get his shots, but we are fostering them now so that they don't have to sit in cages for very long. Ooh, that's my back. You can come down to Thrifty Paws and fill out the application. The adoption fee is $60, which covers his neuter, all of his shots, and everything.
All right, where's Thrifty Paws? I need all that.
I'm sorry, 2031 Gamebird Road on the corner of Vicky Ann here in Pahrump. Phone number is 775-253-5051. Call us anytime and we'll give you all the information on any of the cats that we have.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, it's time to take a look at our conditions and how they were a bit earlier outside. Look at that Lerner and Rowe weather cam showing the scattered clouds still in the area, but that sun is trying to peek through. We'll take a closer look at our forecast right after this break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
All right. right, well, Michael Donahue, our weatherman, is under the weather today, so I'll be doing your weather forecast. Today in Las Vegas, the high of 59, low of 45. Death Valley, high of 66, low of 50. Amargosa, 55-41. Beatty, 54-37. Goldfield, high of 38 tonight, 28 as your low. Tonopah, 34-26. Carson City, 41-26. Fallon, 40-29. And Fernley, 42-31. And here in Pahrump, we have partly cloudy skies with your high of 55, winds out of the west-southwest at 5 miles per hour, humidity 76%, and sunrise 6:39 this morning. And tonight, cloudy skies with your low of 40, winds out of the east at 2 miles per hour, humidity high at 82%, and sunset 4:28. And your 7-day forecast, we show Friday just partly cloudy skies with your high of 60, low of 46. Saturday, 59 is your high and low of 49 with some clouds in the sky. Sunday, the sun's peeking out with your high of 57, low of 40. Monday, 56, 35. Tuesday, 55 and your low of 37. Wednesday, clouds back in the sky with your high of 54, low of 36. And Thursday, just a sunny sky with your high of 57, low of 39. And we're going to send it back to the desk with Eunette.
All right, thank you. We love our new weather girl. She's hot. Get it? Hot weather. All right. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Eunette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow. Good night.